Finally, it's been so long, right? We got another live-action duel, scripted duel thing. Wait, what?
So you've decided to visit your old grandpa?
Joey's voice acted? Or voiced Solomon Muto?
Cards, can you?
Oh, Grandpa, you know I was gonna come see you one way.
That doesn't seem real.
I was walking a little faster than usual on my way.
It's like the last person I expected.
That's my grandson. Now come in, come in. Take a seat at that table over there. The Infinite Forbidden has been so popular that I rarely get downtime like this.
A brand new set, huh? I'll have to check it
They
out.
so rarely make those.
Then shuffle up, my boy. It's no fun if I just show you my new rare cards, now is it?
All right. I'm game if you are. Let's do it.
Unless Grandpa Muto's original voice actor like passed away or something. But hey, you know,
Whoa! Are those
I'm not gonna judge.
stone tablets?
That's right. I'm sure you know this better than anyone else. But duels in ancient Egypt were conducted with spiritual monsters, summoned forth from great stone tablets. And this card represents the temple where those tablets were kept.
Whoa! So cool.
Now I activate Wedju Temple's effect. By placing one monster from my hand onto the field in tablet form, I can place a second one from my deck in tablet form as well.
oh great.
From my hand, I place Fiend Reflection of the Millennium.
Oh no,
Deck,
Millennium,
Shield of the
no.
Millennium Dynasty.
A monster in tablet.
Exodia. It makes too much
Or
sense.
defend, and it's treated as a spell card.
That's right. They're continuing.
And while this is more DM stuff, it's original Yugi Muto against Grandpa Muto, so I'll let it slide.
Into the Shield of the Millennium Dynasty to bring it to life as a monster in defense mode.
3,000
Now,
defense.
I can also add
I like how it
a
has the
special
old
card from
school
my deck to
stats
my
too.
hand. The Millennium Ankh.
How mysterious. I think I understand how it all works.
Oh, we'll see about that. I set one card face down. It's your move, Yugi.
All right. I draw. First, I send Green Gadget to
There's
the
no way
graveyard
this was done
to
in
special
actual
summon
Texas.
Nightmare Apprentice.
Ah, well, whatever. They're
Thanks
doing
to
it all. I ain't
Nightmare
gonna
Apprentice's
bitch.
arcane studies, I can add
If this is
any
easier
illusion
for them,
monster
so
from
be
my
it.
deck to my hand, and I choose Nightmare Magician.
Oh boy, he's playing illusions. There's so gonna be a Yu-Gi-Oh reboot, you guys. Look at the new cards they made. That automatically means reboot, right?
How strong an
Are
illusion
you
can
born
conjure.
under a rock?
Can't destroy
Just
my
new
monsters
cards.
by
Calm down.
That's true, but who says I need to? Next, I sacrifice my Nightmare Apprentice to tribute summon Big Winged Baphomet. Big Winged Baphomet adds 2 more cards to my hand. Gazelle, the king of mythical claws, and Chimera Fusion. Now I have all the cards I need to shatter that shield.
Oh,
I'll say.
do you? We'll just see about that.
I'll gladly show you. I activate Chimera Fusion, fusing Baphomet and Nightmare Magician into Baphomet, the mythical king of phantom beasts. Now my monster's effects activate. First, Baphomet sends either a beast or a fiend or an illusion from my deck to the graveyard, and I choose Karibo.
Karibo. Aw, that's cute.
Yugi, not Karibo. You've always loved that little fuzzball. How could you? You'll be cursed for 1,000 years, mark my words.
You're not my grandson anymore.
Anyways, Grandpa, next Big Winged Baphomet.
I think Wayne
restores
Grayson's
an
just
illusion
grateful
monster
not to
from
be
my
doing
graveyard.
Joey for a change.
From your slumber.
We all love Joey, but I imagine he'd need a change of pace every once in a while.
Be reborn, Nightmare Magician.
Oh, now that's an interesting monster you've got there. But you had to summon it with a card effect. And that means
Therefore,
every
you're
time the
cheating.
monster comes to life. Become manifest Fiend Reflection of the Millennium.
Oh no, I didn't think there'd be a way to manifest a tablet monster without paying life points.
Of
Well,
course
you
there
thought
is.
wrong.
Do I look like I'm made of life points? Luckily, this monster lets me
I don't have many life points left on me. In real life or in game.
And I choose Nightmare Magician.
I've got to be more careful. Your monsters are formidable, but the real card I should be worried about is that temple, isn't it? As long as it's in play, you'll be able to place a new tablet on the field every turn. I need to destroy it right now, and I've got just
You
the
caught
card
on
to do
quick.
it.
No wonder you're the king of games.
I do! Baphomet, attack Fiend Reflection of the Millennium!
My Fiend Reflection is an illusion monster. You can't destroy it in battle.
I'm not trying to destroy your Fiend Reflection. I'm trying to destroy your Wedju Temple.
Oh
Another
boy.
monster just attacked. And so, at the start of the damage step,
Nightmare Magician's
my
effect
Nightmare Magician
activates.
can destroy any one card on the field. Now, Nightmare Magician, tear down that temple!
Oh no!
Oh no.
Did I miss something? What's so funny?
I have a face down, Yugi.
It's not going to be that easy for you to destroy my temple. I activate Forbidden Chalice. The
Oh,
target is
great.
your Nightmare Magician.
Oh no, not Forbidden Chalice.
The Forbidden Chalice grants any monster 400 extra attack points for the rest of the turn.
It would be interesting if they made like illusions. Only illusions can destroy other illusions, sort of like how only numbers can destroy numbers in battle in the anime. But then they have to add that to every single card text for illusionists, and that would be a pain in the butt.
Actually helps me.
Well, to be honest, I was thinking I might give you that sort of gift too. But so far, I'm unconvinced that you deserve it.
Oh!
All right then. From here on out, I'll show you.
My grandson is not getting any free handouts. There will be no free trophies in my day and
But there's
age.
still one more thing I can
Participation
The
award.
cards in
Ha!
my hand.
Ooh. Now, you don't have to go that far.
Oh, yes, I do. I activate Chimera Fusion's effect in the graveyard to return it to my hand. And now, once again, I activate Chimera Fusion. I fuse the Berfomet on my field with the Beast Gazelle in my hand to create the monstrous Chimera, the King of Phantom Beasts.
Oh, great. They're boss monster. Oh, wait. No, that's a different one. Never
When
mind.
Chimera is fusion summoned, one random card in your hand is doomed to be sent to the card graveyard at the end of the turn. I wonder which it will be. Before we find out, my Gazelle's effect allows me to add another illusion to my hand. Master Tao the Chanter. I set two cards face down and end my turn. Now let's find out which card in your hand has been crushed by my Chimera. It's that one.
Oh dear.
Oh, crap. Exodia. No. No. How did you fish it out of the water? I got a new one.
Got me good, but doesn't that mean the duel is over? With Exodia in the graveyard, you have no way to win, right?
Goodness me, this is only the beginning.
Are you at...
Plenty more in store for you.
After all, there's no way they've created cards so that you add cards from your graveyard to your hand.
I activate Dark.
What do you mean the duel is over?
On its own, the head of Exodia has only 1,000 attack points, so this spell lets me return it to my hand.
Don't think for a second I'm going to let
That discard was just information for Yugi.
Oh, Yugi, you're going to have plenty of problems to worry about soon enough. And I assure you that's not one of them. In fact, I activate Wedju Temple's effect by placing Exodia from my hand on the field in tablet form.
What?
Now I can place Sengenjin Wakes from a Millennium from my deck in tablet form as well.
Okay.
I have to pay 2,000 life points to summon this monster from the tablet. But by invoking the magic of the Millennium Ankh card,
you can do it for free.
Is made manifest. When Sengenjin is summoned, I can add another Millennium monster to my hand. The golem that guards the Millennium treasures. Next, I place the golem on the field in tablet form.
Wait, you can just place them on the field as tablets without using the Wedju Temple card?
Indeed I can. I would have been in big trouble if you had succeeded in destroying my temple last turn.
I can tell.
Now it's too late to stop me. Once again, the Millennium Ankh card allows me to manifest my monster.
Not again.
And with that, it's high time I showed you what the Millennium Ankh card is truly capable of.
There's more?
Of course.
There's always more.
The card allows me to manifest these monsters at will. So what do you think will happen when I activate it?
Could it be Exodia? But that's impossible. How can Exodia be summoned when you only have one of the Exodia cards and it's not even in your hand?
It's called polymerization, Yugi.
Oh, you're as bright as ever, Yugi. You've almost figured it out. But there are many things in this world that you simply must see to believe. And this is one of them. I activate Millennium Ankh. The Millennium Ankh card allows me to draw upon the power of the Exodia cards sleeping within my deck.
No.
With the magic of this Millennium Ankh, I call upon the Forbidden One. Behold, the Unstoppable Exodia incarnate!
No way! How can Exodia be here when all your Exodia cards are back in your deck?
It's great, right? Your grandpa is just the coolest, don't you think?
There's gotta be something I can catch. You aren't doing something dangerous, are you?
I mean, if that was in the anime, they're totally one of those, you know, wacky sort of things.
Nearly dying in an ancient tomb wouldn't be considered dangerous.
Those were the days, weren't they?
You're welcome again for the puzzle, by the way.
Though, it's thanks to everything you did back then that I was able to meet such great friends and go on so many adventures.
That's right. The Millennium Puzzle brought you and all your friends together.
And gave me a nice paycheck. Oops, sorry, it's the...
Anyways,
once or twice,
less about
maybe.
what Exodia might do to me, and more about what it's going to do to your monsters.
Its attack points are...
It is nice to get the character moments in between all of the
prefer to think of them as
dueling action,
limitless.
though.
But before I show you why,
That's
I
a
need
good
to deal
minute.
with your
That's
Nightmare
a
Magician's
good
pesky
way of
special
looking at it.
abilities. I send my Sengage to the graveyard to activate Forbidden Droplet.
Great,
With this
negating
card,
monster
I have the
effects
attack points
and
of the
have
Nightmare
attack.
Magician and negate its effects once more. And now, to battle.
So many forbidden cards.
Exodia, take my strength as your own and obliterate Nightmare Magician.
Not so fast. You activated my trap card. Mirage Mirror Force. It
Ah.
lets me special summon an illusion monster from my hand or graveyard and blow away your attacker.
You'll do no such thing, because once per turn, the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate can deactivate one of your spell or trap cards or its effects.
No.
Now that your pesky trap card is out of the way, let me show you why my Exodia's attack points are limitless. My strength is yours, Exodia.
What?
Impossible. It's become stronger than a Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Kaiba is screaming somewhere and doesn't know why.
Exodia Incarnate's attack points will grow during every turn it battles. It's already too late for you, young man.
I'd rather not entertain that thought, but he might be right. No, I can't think like that. There's got to be a way.
Now for your other monster. My Golem crushes your Chimera. And finally, Fiend Reflection, attack directly.
Nah.
I won't go down that easily. I activate Chimera's effect in the graveyard.
Okay.
During your turn, I can banish it from the graveyard to revive any of my beasts, fiends, or illusions.
So you mean to bring back your magician again?
Not quite. You said the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate can only cancel out one of my spells or traps each turn, right?
That's correct, yes.
Well, you've already used that effect this turn, which means my other face-down card is free and clear.
So you're not summoning back your Nightmare Magician?
I'm not. I'm summoning Karibo.
Huh?
And now I reveal my face-down card.
Multiply. Nice. Fine. He was thinking.
For the wrath of Exodia, you'll be cursed for 10,000 years. Mark my words.
Did the curse get longer? Never mind. What I mean to say is that I figured out the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate's secret and its weakness. Its attack points are tied directly to your life points.
Time to start spamming the burn cards.
Why does the Millennium Ankh card let you manifest your monsters without pain? And why did you make a big deal about restoring your life points with Fiend Reflection of the Millennium? And why did Exodia's attack points become 3250? There's not a single monster in all of Duel Monsters whose attack points just happen to match your current life points. So there's no way it's a coincidence.
Well, not yet, I don't think.
Quite right, my dear boy. It is no coincidence. But I fear you may be underestimating the power of the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate. Its attack points don't become equal to my life points. They are increased by my life points every single turn it battles.
Whether it powers up once or 1,000 times, the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate will never breach my defenses, and that's its weakness. The priest who summoned
All I had to do was
Exodia
cheat.
in ancient Egypt shared his life force with Exodia. If this card matches the legends, then your own monster will be your undoing.
Man, imagine if this version of
What's going to be
Exodia fought
undone is
Zork.
that attitude of yours. My Fiend Reflection may not be able to tear down your great...
And then again, the original Exodia had an instant win condition, and it's still a loss, so I don't know.
My turn, the Unstoppable
Maybe this is
Exodia
supposed to be that one.
Incarnate
Never
lets me
mind.
set a spell or trap from my deck that embodies its anger.
Obliterate.
It's all fires of rage. It's your move.
Draw. First, I'll activate the effect of Chimera Fusion to return it to my hand. Next, I'll activate Chimera Fusion once again.
Go right ahead. Move some of those Karibos out of the way if you would.
There's like 17 he grabbed.
Along with Master Tao the Chanter and Red Gadget to create the monstrous Guardian Chimera.
Well,
Okay.
3,300 attack points, eh? Too bad my Exodia will grow even stronger if you attack it.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Grandpa.
He'll go up to
First, I'm
7,500.
using my monster's special abilities. Guardian Chimera was summoned by using a spell card that fused 2 monsters from my hand with 1 from my field. That means I get to draw 2 new cards and destroy any card on the field.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm sure it does. Which means it's the perfect time to introduce you my trap card. Exod Fires of Rage.
Ah, come on.
This card destroys every card you control all at once.
What?
No.
Your Karibo
All of them?
and neither will your Guardian Chimera. Exodia, unleash your rage.
Oh, come on, they had an Exodia Obliterate opening. Freaking like 80 Karibo that get scooped up the screen. It's gonna be a terrible game of 52 pickup.
100,000 years.
It just keeps getting longer and longer.
You're the one who destroyed my Karibos. In any case, I still get to draw 2 cards
anyway.
and destroy 1 card on the field. As for the card I'll destroy, it's the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate.
Of course you'd go for him.
What?
It's not dying.
Still standing.
Yugi, my dear boy, none of your card effects can destroy it. If there was even the slimmest chance that one of your chimeras could harm Exodia, I would have negated Chimera Fusion in an instant.
He's right.
We'll see if you're still so confident.
That's why you let
after
that
Master
slide.
Tower
It didn't
revives an
matter.
illusion from my graveyard. Rise once again, Nightmare Magician. Your trap may have cleared out my Karibos, but thanks to my magician arriving fashionably late, I'm still protected. And now that your trap card is gone, I can go on the offensive with this. I activate Future Silence.
Huh?
There it is.
There's a spell he's gonna negate.
Just smoke and mirrors. Exodia, the hour is yours. Negate Future Silence. You waited far too long to show your hand, young man.
And you didn't wait long enough to show yours. With Exodia's effect out of the way, I'm free to activate the spell card, Shining Sarcophagus.
Oh, no! You already had it in your hand.
To be honest, these were the 2 cards I drew with Guardian Chimera.
Ooh,
The heart of the card
nice.
Sure works in mysterious ways, doesn't it?
And right now it's kicking my butt.
So what now, Yugi? What's hiding in that sarcophagus of yours?
I'll show
Monster
you.
Reborn.
Shining Sarcophagus, I beseech thee, bring to me the dragon of the promised battle.
Gandora.
G, the dragon of destruction. As
Oh,
long as I
jeez.
control Shining Sarcophagus, I can special summon Gandora G from my hand.
Now we're talking.
I'll say.
G is so cool. It's a
It
shame
is.
my Exodia is going to have to obliterate it.
But not before it takes out the rest of your cards. Now I give up half my life points to activate Gandora G's effect. Destroy every other card on the field and banish them to beyond the graveyard.
Oh my!
Gandora, obliterate! And Exodia is still standing because it's
And
unaffected.
that's not all. Gandora G lets me summon another monster from the Shining Sarcophagus and increase its level by the number of cards that were destroyed. Come forth, Silent Swordsman Zero!
Okay.
My sarcophagus can't be destroyed by monster effects, so it's sticking around.
Okay.
5 cards on the field were destroyed. My Nightmare Magician, your Wedju Temple, the Golem that guards the Millennium Treasures, the Shield of the Millennium Dynasty, and Fiend Reflection of the Millennium. Therefore, Silent Swordsman Zero gains 5 levels.
So it's
And
level
for every
9.
level it gains, it also
500.
gains 500 attack points.
Oh, jeez.
500 attack points?
That's right. Its power has surpassed Exodia's, and it won't stop there. During every standby phase, it'll gain another level and 500 more attack points with it.
But you still don't have enough power to defeat Exodia. Don't forget, it gains more attack points every turn it battles.
Oh, I didn't forget. But when my next turn rolls around, your Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate won't stand a chance. It's your move.
Unless you don't get a next turn.
You mean if your next turn rolls around, don't you, Yugi? I
Yeah.
don't see any way for you to defend yourself against my next attack. But just to be sure, my Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate will set a spell card from my deck.
It can do that?
There's such a thing as being too cautious, you know? By activating Exodia's effect during my turn, you've allowed me to activate this card, Turn Silence.
Ooh.
Normally this card just increases the level of one of my monsters by 3. But if I have the Shining Sarcophagus along with one of its monsters and use this card when you activate a monster effect, it cancels out that monster's effect.
Ooh.
This can't be. Then Silent Swordsman Zero will become level 12 and reach 5,000 attack points. And after that, level 13 and 5,500 attack points. But that's preposterous. Just imagine trying to cram all those level stars onto one card.
God, sounds like a nightmare.
Concerned about?
Yeah, right?
What else is there to be concerned about?
The poor
I can tell
printers!
Exodia.
Think of the
I need to find
printers!
And my beloved grandson came to see me today. Why, I'm as happy as I can be.
Aw, Grandpa.
But I'm still
Even
going to
happier,
feed you.
going to kick your
Just as the
hiney.
heart of the cards guided you to your shining sarcophagus, I'm sure it'll guide me to the card I need to seize victory. High draw. During my standby,
Why did I put Moki Moki in my deck?
1,000 of my life points.
Ah, Beaver Warrior, just what I
And my
needed.
silent swordsman grows stronger. Now if you try to attack my swordsman, our monsters will destroy each other, and Gandora will defeat you on my next turn. But if you think you're going to go after Gandora and try to outpace my swordsman's growth, think again. I banished Baphomet, the mythical king of phantom beasts, from my graveyard to special summon my banished nightmare magician.
Again?
That's why you destroyed and banished your own magician with Gandora.
That's right. Now if you attack with one
Playing
of my other
the
monsters,
SOD
I'll use
music
Nightmare
from when,
Magician to
the
destroy it,
Pharaoh
so that
returned.
your Exodia can't gain any more attack points. Then Silent Swordsman Zero will
Which means
be
they
able
have a
to take
clean
it down
rep that they
quick.
haven't released yet.
I will
Release the
do it.
official theme songs of
Very
the
well
SOD,
played, very well
please.
played indeed. You were able to learn how all my new cards worked on the fly and combine two entirely different strategies to construct this elaborate no-win scenario for me. Why, I couldn't be prouder of you.
So, does that mean...
It means, of course, that I've drawn the exact card I need to defeat. Obliterate! Blade!
Crud.
Obliterate? That doesn't sound good.
No, it tends to not be good.
For me, that is. The Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate now gains the ability to destroy all other cards in the spell and trap zones, and then equip the 5 pieces of Exodia from my deck to itself.
But my
But-
shining
but-
sarcophagus can't
but-
be destroyed by monster effects, so you won't be able to equip anything.
It's not a
Doesn't
monster
have to
effect, it's a
destroy any
spell
of your
effect.
cards. One of mine will do just nicely. It's the final forbidden card that will be the key to my victory. First, I activate Exodia's new effect, and then I activate this spell card, Forbidden Dress. The target is, once again, your Nightmare Magician.
Can't you give my magician a break?
No.
I'm afraid not. This
Then
card
I'd
lowers the
lose.
magician's attack points by 600, but more importantly, it makes it impossible to destroy with card effects this turn.
Oh no! The Nightmare Magician isn't a monster from my shining sarcophagus, so Silent Swordsman Zero can't defend it.
And while my Forbidden Dress lingers on the field, Exodia's effect will destroy it.
I thought I couldn't be destroyed by card effects.
That's right. Now I equip the Unstoppable Exodia Incarnate with Exodia the Forbidden One, left and right arm of the Forbidden One, and left and right leg of the Forbidden One.
Exodia's getting juiced up with Exodia.
Points.
Over 13,000 attack points? But Nightmare Magician is in defense mode, and its effect is still active. There's no way you can damage me.
That's where you're wrong, grandson.
Okay, it
Obliterate
doesn't need to be
Blade
destroyed, just
also
need to be
lets Exodia's
targeted.
Attacks inflict damage even when it attacks a monster in defense mode.
You're kidding!
Means
You're finished. Attack Nightmare Magician. Exodia, obliterate.
They were saving it for there and then. Damn, Yugi actually lost in one of these VA duels.
Man,
That's a
I
surprise.
can't believe I lost.
Then again, it's a casual duel between
You may
father
be
and
the king of games,
grandfather
but
and
you're still far
grandson.
too green
So
to
you
be
know,
your old grandpa.
not like the state of the
Feel
world's
free to try
wine.
again when your million-year curse has worn off.
A million-year curse? Who keeps tacking on these zeros to it?
Who knows? Curses are mysterious things. But I've got a gift for you that I'm sure will lift it in a jiffy. Here, take this card.
Huh?
Is this a new Dark Magician card?
It
Oh,
is
hey.
indeed. Perhaps it'll help you out in your next duel.
Oh, thanks, Grandpa. You know, I had a really great time today.
I did too, my dear boy. I did too.
You know, that was actually nice and wholesome. It's just a grandfather and a grandson having a duel together, you know, having a bonding experience. I did like the little character moments too, like, besides just the dueling action, like, it is nice to see just the characters again, like, we do see a little too much Dark Magician, like, you know, dual monsters love, but at the same time, it's like, you know, if they're gonna bring back the characters and give them interactions, that's fine. I don't know. Maybe this the nostalgia goggles, or maybe I'm just in a good mood because I saw the voice actors again, you know. Do I say you know too much? That probably might be my catchphrase. But I don't know. I like seeing them, like, I don't know if this continues the story, like, post-DSOD and all that jazz, but it's just a little character moment. They don't gotta think too much about this. Just, you know, this probably takes place after DSOD, who knows. just them having a little bit of a, you know, bonding experience and learning about some new cards and stuff like that. I was not expecting Grandpa to win the duel, I'm not gonna lie to you, like, cause like, you're facing Yugi Muto, who's expecting Yugi to lose? Not a lot of people, but then again, Yugi Muto can lose. I mean, it's happened before. Well, it was Yami Yugi, but semantics. Heck, even in the original manga, Yugi would lose sometimes just so the Pharaoh could come out and save the day. And I mean before we got into the duel and stuff. Like, there's a dragon card mini arc thing. It's a two-parter. But there's dragon cards. Yugi gets his soul stolen, but fortunately he has 2 souls in the Pharaoh. So the Pharaoh comes out and saves the day. And dooms the bad guy to the Jar of Dragons, but he was a bad guy, so yeah. But yeah, I like seeing little character bits of, you know, the cards get longer and longer. It's a small and simple joke, but it's a simple thing that, you know, I could see family doing with each other. Not every joke needs to be a freaking laugh your socks off thing. You just be the little small things, you know. It's the little things in your family that you appreciate more than anything else. It's the little things. Hey. And the duel was pretty well done. I admit I don't know much about the illusion cards and the Exodia stuff and the new Exodia stuff, so I was a bit more in the dark on this one, just kind of learning as I went. But it was cool to see them in action and learn a bit more about them. I knew a bit about the illusion cards because you run into them every once in a while in like duels and stuff like that with friends, but I didn't really fully get it. And the Shining Sarcophagus, I don't know, were kind of surprising. Like, I've faced them once or twice, but it was mostly the Exodia cards, so I'm like, what do you do again? I know you're involved with Exodia. That's as far as my knowledge goes. You're involved in Exodia in some way. The end. It's like knowing about ice barriers. How do ice barriers work? Well, they're involved with Trishula. That's about it. But it was kind of nice to see the VAs come together and stuff like that. I think they might have actually been dueling too. Like, because when I looked at the hands, the clothes they were wearing matched the VA. So either they got some like people to fill in for them that were wearing the same shirts, or it was them legitimately dueling. But either way, yeah. I wasn't expecting Wayne Grayson to voice his Grandpa Muto. I wonder if that's like official, or like the voice actor died, or maybe he was just too expensive, so they just like they told Wayne, put on an old man voice and we'll call it a day. I can, yeah. He did a good job from what I could tell. I mean, it's kind of more of an old man voice, but hey, you know, sometimes it's enough. It's Grandpa Muto. I don't think anyone's gonna like lose sleep over being wrong. Plus, we got Dan Green as Yugi, so that's enough. After all, Dan Green can read me a freaking book report or something like that, and I'll be fully entertained. Okay, voice actors. Okay, he was voiced by Matty Bloston in... Matty Bloston, yeah. Oh, but he died on... Oh, he was voiced by a woman? What? Oh, wait, maybe... No, wait, no, maybe that was the... No, it's the English dub version. I'm sorry. I didn't know that... I didn't know that he was voiced by a woman. That was the last thing I expected. That was a surprise. Like, Wayne Grayson voicing it was like, okay, that's a surprise, but it's something I can wrap my head around. But him being voiced by a woman is like the last thing I expected. I mean, going against gender roles maybe or something like that, but still. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Actually, I think I'm covering her. Let me just move myself over here. You're getting some behind the scenes here, folks. Feel great or something. But yeah. Matty Boston. Unfortunately, she passed away December 11, 2008 in her sleep from a short illness at the age of 48. The good die young, but pricks live forever. I swear to God, the longer I live, the more that quote becomes truer. Granted, there are some, like, few and far between, like, I don't think Betty White was a bad person or anything like that, or the Queen of England, but, you know, 9 times out of 10. So, yeah, the original VA did unfortunately pass away. But, I mean... At least she was there. in the spirit. But hey, you know, it did also say that when I went, because I found it was Maddie Blossom. This thing could actually go back like I'm clicking on it too. Yeah, the replacement for her was, where is it? There it is. Voice actors. Wayne Grayson took over as soon as Bonds Beyond Time and then Dark Side Dimensions, and I imagine he's also been Duel Links. I'm not gonna look into that, but yeah. So Wayne Grayson, as of now, is the official voice actor for Solomon Muto. So yeah, that one's official. Rest in peace to the original VA, of course. But hey, you know, I didn't notice a difference. But then again, it also been a while since I heard Solomon Muto. So you know, your brain fills in a bit in between. How many times am I gonna say thank you? No, I might as well. That might as well be my catchphrase. That didn't like. I need to work on my vocabulary. But yeah, good voice actor duel, well done between them, and it was nice just to see again. Like, at this point, I'm like, just give me the VA duels. I missed them. Like, all this, like, I mean, this time I kind of preferred a bit more of the Japanese duels because those are all the Japanese duels were like seeing it, except for the Joey and Mai versus Ismeric thing. That one I think was the best of the Japanese style duels, just because it's like, yeah, it's Mai getting her butt handed to, but at least we're righting the wrong of Battle City and stuff like that. And the Gauntlet style duel with them coming together to defeat Merrick was legitimately good. So out of all the duel operas, that one was the best. But this one I like the fact that it's just like a duel we didn't get to see in the original anime or manga, and but would have been nice to see. And it's finally done now. It's official. Well, okay, it's not official. It's probably not canon, but you know what I mean. So, what is your favorite? Do you like one of the dual operas better than this one, or do you think that they're all just good and you're just like one that's like, I just happy to see the voice actors duel? And if you have that opinion, great. Sometimes you don't want to think, so they just like, I want to see good duels. The end. But yeah, it's not. I mean, it's not really a competition at the end of the day. They both had their own style of doing things. But yeah. Actually, funny enough, I don't think that Yugi and Kaiba, I don't think dueled in the dual operas. So we got Yugi in this one if that was true. So yeah, food for thought, I guess, or not. I don't know. Anyway, what'd you all think? Let me know in the comments below. It was nice to get to this at last, and I've been rambling on for too long. So. I'm going to sign up before I die. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.